Hello everybody, I'm Manny B and welcome to my channel. I'm participating, as some of you may know, I'm participating in a monthly collab, jewelry making fun collab, and this collab is hosted by Delia Design Jewelry and More, aka Miss Deb Hulk. Now, for the collab, we were given a this sheet, and it lists all the requirements for the collabs. And for the month of September, we have the autumn colors, and we have the type beads that we're supposed to use, and we can incorporate leaves and charms and whatnot. So I did a little of it all. So let me show you what I ran into. Kind of funny. So when I was looking at my stash, I looked at all the leaves that I have here. So this is the way I store my leaves, and yeah, I have a leaf there on my container instead of the word leaf. So when I'm looking for it, there it is. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but I did go through it initially, and I went through and I found the piece that I wanted to use for making my project. And I found these. I'm going to show you this one out of the container. I found these, and I know they came from Bargain Bead Box. So I saw these, and I'm going to keep these out because there is something, I like these. I am going to make myself a pair of earrings with them. I think I'm going to put a red bead on top of it or some type burnt orange. And yeah, I'm going to make myself a pair of earrings. And I don't care what, my granddaughter is not going to get them. She always get my stuff, but she looks so good at it. So I would just keep that aside. So those are my leaves. So let's get started with the items that I made for this month. Now this is the first piece that I made. And I think I shared with you guys once before that I'm into my Kumohimo. I've fallen in love with that thing. So I made a bracelet, and I used it. This is coming off kind of yellowish, but it's actually an orange and a brown bead. I used some end caps that I had, and I used a piece of tiger eye bead that I had, and I used some a lobster clasp with a little heart on it. And now for this piece, I actually ran a piece of wire through here, and this is in here, and I made this piece here, and I made my the loop out of that same piece of bronze wire, and this is not coming apart. So this is the first bracelet that I made. Yeah, I said first. So let me show you the others that I made. What you're looking at now, these are two. I actually made this one, and this is the only one that I was going to make. But what happened was that I used but let me first describe the bracelet to you. I used some those little chips, and I went through my my leaf box, and I pulled out this type leaf to incorporate on this piece. And I used some tiny little spacers between that leaf because of the chips are so jagged, and I didn't want all that space in between. And I used the this toggle clasp, and you know, I couldn't figure out when I looked at it after I had made it. Where are they? There are some toggle clasps. Oh, I can't find it. I hate it when I can't find it. It's something that I know I had a few moments ago. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it. But anyway, I had a do not use. And now I know why. Because when I was, I made this, and I actually put it on, and I was just walking around the house. I was doing my laundry. And it's amazing. I'm still doing laundry. And this just kept falling off. So I thought about getting another piece, taking this piece off right here, just discarding it. And I would put another little bridge across, and I would just have two of these. So this, if you got this in your box, and I'm sure it came from one of our boxes, be careful with it because it won't hold. So, but I liked this pattern so well, so I made another one. And these leaves here, they came from one of the subscription box from the Bargain Bead Box, I think so. And I used the same pattern. I used the same little chip beads and everything. And I decided to use what are these called? And I use the hook and eye for this one. And this is not coming apart. I had this on and I walked around the house and it did not come apart. So I took it off for the video today. And I just cannot believe today is September 17th. This time just ran up on me. Normally, when I have to do something, especially with the Jewelry Making Fun collab, this is usually made a week or 2 weeks in advance, and I just have it sitting there in the into YouTube queue, just waiting for the 18th to pop up. But yeah, I'm just so late. So those are the bracelets that I made. So let me show you a pair of earrings that I made. Okay, now these are the earrings that I made. I love silver. I really do. I'm not a copper or a bronze or anything, so I just had to make myself a silver pair of earrings. And I used the little same gems, the little stones, and I used a lever-bag wire. And I had these little round leaf with a little bitty white little pearl inside of there, the little clear piece. And I made this set of pair of earrings, and I think they turned out quite nice. I like these. These are pretty. I had to find myself something to wear with this. I actually need some clothes. I need clothes desperately. So that was all that I made for the month of September. But when I was putting things together, it never fails. Let me show you what I made. Now this is a necklace that I made, and this piece came from Bargain Bead Box, and I can't remember when and where, but anyway, it came from Bargain Bead Box, and I just made this little component right here, and just to give it some contrast, make it a little different, something to pop out. And I actually closed off the piece with those beads as well. You see that right there? And these are some potato pearls that I had. I've had these for a number of years, so I finally was able to use these. And this turned out to be so pretty. This is nice. So these are the items that I've made for the month of September. And please don't forget to go back and look at some of the other participants, the items that they made, because it is always it's so much fun just to see the creativity that we have. All of us are so much different, and we come up with different items that are very lovely. But let me tell you one thing before we go. I bought these seed beads. These are 6/0 glass seed beads, and I bought these from Hobby Lobby, and the brand name is Bead Treasure. And they're not uniform. It's really not worth the money. Although, I only paid $3.99 for it, and I think they had a 40% off sale. Cheap, right? But regardless, when you buy something, you want to at least be able to make something out of it. I actually had to go through and look to see can I find some that was halfway decent, and then there was a lot of them in here that was cracked. Now, if you don't mind going through here and looking, and it's reasonable, and you can find some pieces that pretty much the same shape and size, but it's not worth the money. Again, these are Bead Treasure, and I promise I will never ever buy this particular brand again because it's not worth the money for me. So that is it for me, and thank you so much for chiming into my channel. Don't forget now to go back and look at all the other participants and see things that they've made. And I said I'm going to keep this video under 10 minutes, and I am under 10 minutes. So you guys take care, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.